The special meeting of the CSI Synod held on 7th March 2022 was duly convened, as evidenced by the minutes of the Special Executive Committee meeting 12 January 2022, 25 days notice, and attendance of 326 out of 359 members. The division bench's finding that the meeting was not properly convened was set aside. Amendments to the CSI Constitution, including increasing the clergy retirement age from 67 to 70 years, were invalid due to procedural infirmities, as ratifications by Coimbatore and Medak dioceses did not adhere to the mandatory two-thirds majority requirement under Chapter 13, Rule 2. Interim injunction restraining implementation of these amendments was sustained. Amendments to the bylaws concerning qualifications of General Secretary and Treasurer were valid, as they were unanimously passed in a duly convened Synod meeting per Chapter 13, Rule 3. Division bench's contrary findings were set aside. The election of the Moderator was invalid, as the incumbent, aged over 67 years during the term, was ineligible under CSI Constitution given the unenforceable amendment to the retirement age. The single judge's order for a fresh election under an election officer, retired High Court judge, was upheld. The elections of Deputy Moderator, General Secretary, and Treasurer were valid, as the limited impact of additional Synod nominations, 15 instead of 10, did not vitiate the Electoral College. Division bench's finding of a flawed Electoral College was set aside, and single judge's order was restored, subject to the outcome of pending suits. The single judge's appointment of a retired High Court judge as election officer to conduct the Moderator's election was sustained. The division bench's appointment of a committee of administrators was not upheld. Leave under Order 1 Rule 8 is not a prerequisite for interim relief and can be sought at any stage. However, its absence affects the binding nature of orders on CSI membership. Division bench's findings upheld due to pending application were affirmed. Single judge's findings on Order 1 Rule 8 were quashed. Interim injunction granted restraining implementation of the 7th March 2022 resolutions on retirement age and tenure until disposal of suits. Observations are prima facie and do not affect the merits of pending suits or CSI's amending powers. Appeals disposed of. Impugned orders of division bench set aside to the extent specified. Single judge's order, 5th September 2023, restored except findings on Order 1 Rule 8, which were quashed. No reflection on merits of civil suits.